before I came on stage tonight. Didn't know the right wine that goes with fingernails. But you look like a good crowd. There was a crowd about this size in my hometown, Portia, Arkansas. We were really happy seeing Maybelle getting married. Her and her beau Jed figured they'd do one of them trial marriages. But the family wasn't real happy about that. What they were worried about was them trial kids. Of course, just getting to the wedding was a trip within itself. I took one of those economy airlines. You know, it goes slower. Shucks, got to Portia 2 hours after the train. And boy, did them stewardess ever cram us in them tiny spaces. Scientists say you can't put more in a container than the container will hold, but you can't convince those people who designed those airline seats of that. Those seats are so narrow that turning the cheek into virtue is a necessity. Now you have to pay for that other cheek. Well, I finally landed in Portia, and the receptionist was plumb wild. Why, put us together. We don't even need beer to make us talk, because I got some kin that would bleed to death on those self-opening beer cans. Lower in the corner stood by Aunt Gertrude. She's about 97 years old. She said, Hazel, I'm making them doctors richer. There are 3 stages of getting sick. Ills, pills, and bills. But old Doc Morris told me I'd be healthier if I'd eat health foods. You know what bothers me about health foods? If it's supposed to be so good, how come every time you go into a health food store, the sales clerk looks like Don Knotts? But I know what my problem is. I'm too good of a cook. I should be like my cousin Louise. She's such a lousy cook, she even burns the salad. Why, her old man is so skinny when he holds his hands up over his head, it looks like a fork. About that time, here come old cousin Snivelheart, looking down his mouth like he always does. What's the matter, Aunt Gertrude asks? All the law's after me again. I thought I was through with that accident when I hit Farmer Billy's. How in the world did you happen to hit that huge farm truck? Oh, it's my old lady's fault. She fell asleep in the back seat. But old Judge Hartner fined me $47. I told him I couldn't pay. I work in a pet shop. I only get $5 a day and all the flea powder I can use. Well, I'm so poor I can't even afford a wash